Hi, I'm Malik Wilson, and I am an on-air talent who covers a wide array of things, from food and fitness to even politics and agriculture. But my life in a nutshell, I grew up in North Carolina with two brothers, my sister, my mom, and my dad. The reason I smile so hard about my dad is because this is almost like a full circle moment. Years ago, my dad was the manager of a QVC storefront. And watching him in that space, I learned so much about QVC, and it's propelled me to where I am now to even have confidence to want to audition for such an amazing network in business. Now, my life, again, in a nutshell, I went to North Carolina A&T State University where I graduated with a degree in journalism and mass communications. Upon graduating, I became a reporter, and I'm now the co-host of a morning lifestyle show, a live lifestyle show here in St. Louis. Now, on this show, we cover things from food, fashion, fun, fitness, the whole gamut. Anything that brings joy to our viewers' faces, we bring it, we provide it. Also a part of that, we do product placement, which means that clients buy into our show, and it's our job as the host to sell that to our audience. And I think the number one thing to doing that is creating trust with you and the audience and making it to where they want to take that product. And I believe I have the skills to do just that. Okay, I have a question for you guys watching. What makes you feel confident? What makes you tick? What makes you want to stand in front of people and truly feel like your authentic self? A nice groom, right? And it all starts with the top of your head to your facial hair all the way on down. Now, getting your facial hair trimmed or cut off completely or getting your hair cut is not always the easiest. I mean, trying to phone my barber can be outstandingly hard. And with that being said, with me always in front of the camera or traveling, speaking at this seminar or speaking at this event, I have to cut the beard off whenever I need to, and I need to have the haircut cut. Now, this product right here has saved my life. The Pro Clipper Supreme Trimmer. So this bad boy right here has 12 different guards that can allow you to cut to the length that you want it to cut to and have you looking stylish and fashionable in a matter of minutes. And you don't need to call that barber. You tell him that you found yourself a new barber and see how they feel about that for cutting you off those many times. But this bad boy runs on 300 minutes of runtime on one single charge. And the charge is usually only about maybe 30 minutes to an hour. And typically what I do is just sit this puppy down on the charging holster, and it just charges overnight, and it doesn't drain the battery because they have scientifically put some chips and really cool stuff in this thing to where it doesn't drain. Now, all the information is on the back, so if you don't believe me, you can check this out on our website, or you can also purchase this and just trust me for yourselves. Now, I was using this right here before, which is the Andes Clipper Trimmers. These are a thing of the past because look at this. I'm traveling and stuff, and this thing is getting caught up in everything. It's tangling, it's wangly, and we don't want to deal with that. This here is wireless. You don't have to worry about it tangling into anything. You don't have to worry about choke hazards for the kids, for the dogs, chewing on wires and stuff. It's what you need. And it also, what really stands out to me the most, because we're no professional barber, and that's why we go to our barbers, that's why we go to our hairstylists, this thing has instructions on how to do fades, on how to trim long hair, on how to trim short hair, and it's almost like a beginner barber hairstylist guide that will have you feeling fresh, authentic, and like your real self right there in your home or in your hotel or in your car. I guess it's a great product. I promise. I use it, and check me out. I'm trimmed and ready to go at all times. Okay, now I think it's safe to say that winter is behind us now. Thank you. But if you're anywhere in the world like I am where it gets below freezing, and sometimes in those negative temps, you probably felt it hard. And if you felt it hard, that means that your car felt it hard, your motorcycles felt it hard. Whatever else might take, uses a battery to power, it felt it hard. And little do you know, your battery is decreasing in its power. Me, I learned the hard way. And this bad boy right here, the Die Hard Instant Power saved my life time and time again until I could finally go and get that battery changed. So this right here, again, the Die Hard Instant Power is a mobile battery starter. So you don't need to call a friend, you don't need to call AAA or whatever insurance provider you have to come and save you. This thing right here, just take it out of your trunk, take it out of your back seat, pull it from up under your car seat, and it starts your battery from 0 to at least 50% and gets you going to wherever you need to go next and live to see another day, you know. So that's not all that it does. And again, it's not just for the wintertime. You can use it in the springtime now if you have a weak battery, or even in the summertime. Summer's coming up and that also can drain your battery. So this thing right here is a good thing to have. So moving on. This thing also has a light, which I really enjoy because I've used it a lot. Now I'm always on the go and my phone is usually dying, meaning that I can't use my flashlight on there. And I'm one of those who's not always prepared and I don't have the handy flashlight. So this right here helps me out a lot, and kid you not, I have not charged this thing in a while. I mean, as you can see, I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a battery reader that lets you know kind of where you are on the charge level and how strong this thing is working. Again, I haven't charged this thing in a while, and light still works. So imagine you're out on a camping trip, or you've had this thing in your back seat for a while collecting dust because you got that battery changed out and you just don't need this thing right now. It still works and it's still handy. You still need it. Moving on, like I said, my phone is usually dead because I'm always on the go doing my thing. It has a 12-volt battery charger port right here. So you can plug a thing in there, use like an outlet or a charger per se, stick it in there, and this thing is charging. And honestly, on as low as this thing is right now, like I said, I haven't charged this thing in a while, as low as this thing is right now, still plug it in, get my phone going, call that friend if I need extra help. You know, my battery started, but maybe I forgot to put gas in my car. We still got that phone to call for help. Now, what I really, really enjoy about this is, you know, most products like this, you have to have this long cable or whatever in order to get this thing charged, or you have to have like some side piece that you have to order or buy to make sure that something as strong as this gets charged. Now, this on the back here is an outlet. It's an outlet plug, and this just makes my day because I can simply plug this into the wall and bada boom, bada bing, this thing is charged up and ready to go. And it usually takes about maybe 2 hours to get a full charge, and just like that, you're off onto your road trip and doing what you have to do. And so usually what I'll do, or what I used to do before I had my new battery, was put this puppy in on the wall, and then by the time I'm ready to leave, this thing is ready and giving me what I need.